Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Unlike any other YouTube channel that showcases Pokemon Go PvP content, mine exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So, if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe.
So, let's get into today's video. Firstly, I hope everyone had a fantastic Go Fest. I got 21 shinies and more importantly around 800,000 Stardust, which meant we can power up yet more shadows. So, as I only run shadows, we're going to have to bring out Team Toxic, which is basically a makeshift Grasshole for the Remix Cup. I'm sure if you played PvP, you're going to be aware of what Grasshole is. It's a line I absolutely despise, but here we are, running it for a set. Shout out Wallower, the creator of it. If you don't know who that is, search him on YouTube. He actually was the first person to run this team, which was Bastiodon, a Razor Leafer, and I believe he used Vigoroth. Right, so today's team is going to be Mr. Potato Head, aka Probapass, running Rock Throw, Magnet Bomb, and Thunderbolt. Then we're going to have the two Razor Leafers. We're going to have Grotle running Razor Leaf, Energy Ball, and Body Slam. And of course, the most toxic of them all, Shadow Victreebel running Razor Leaf, Leaf Blade, and Acid Spray. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the battles. So we're going to be leading Mr. Potato Head for the duration of the video. We're going to look to safe switch to Victreebel to try and draw any grass type counters unless we see it in the lead, such as here. So the opponent is staying in, so they must have something else weak to Probapass in the back, potentially a Flyer or a Charmer. We don't have to shield up anything here, and we're just going to completely commit to the farm down. So we're just going to Rock Throw it completely down and be loaded full of energy. Down goes the Frostlass fairly quickly, and we safe switch into our Victreebel. The fact the opponent is staying in can only mean they've got a Charmer in the back. If they had a Flyer, they would have switched out, so we're going to let this go through. And we're just going to continue to Razor Leaf down, and we're going to get off this resisted Leaf Blade. Even resisted, Shadow Vic has such ridiculous attacks that it does do quite a lot of damage. You can see the Regisaur is now below half health. So we wait out our switch timer, and we bring back in the Potato Head. This could be Focus Blast, but we are going to shield it up, and we're going to look to get off this Magnet Bomb. Magnet Bomb is resisted by Registeel, however it is quite low, so it will be enough to take it out. Almost. One more Rock Throw, and I expect to see this Charmer come in. So there is the Clefairy, or Clefable I should say, and now we are just going to be both hitting each other with really heavy oppressive damage. The Razor Leaf gets the Clefairy down to almost 1 HP, so we're going to shield up this move, and a couple of Rock Throws will be enough to take it out. So you can see there, absolutely zero skill required with this team, to be honest. It's quite embarrassing. I am running it, and we're off to a 1-0 start. Moving on into this next battle, we pick up another great lead against Beedrill. So again, we are going to look to stay in, as obviously both the grass types really don't want to see this poison or bug damage. We are going to shield up, respecting the Drill Run. We correctly shield the Drill Run, and the opponent switches out into a Water type. So this is where we bring in our Victreebel. This should only be a Weather Ball, which is resisted. Even resisted does do quite a big chunk. We're down to half health. We are going to be able to Razor Leaf this completely down. Opponent comes back in with Beedrill. We're going to hit him with this double resisted Leaf Blade. It's double resisted as both Bug and Poison resist Grass. But you can see it does a huge chunk. And we actually managed to Razor Leaf down, double resisted. And in the back, they've got another Water type in Dugong. So we bring back in our Probapass. We are going to hit him with this neutral Magnet Bomb. Is neutral as Water takes resisted damage and Ice takes super effective from Steel. We've already got this Dugong fairly low. I haven't got enough for the Water Pulse, it's just a resisted Icy Wind, so we don't shield. We get to yet another Magnet Bomb. I expect that this will get the opponent's last shield. Actually doesn't, so now we can just switch into our second Razor Leaf for 2 Razor Leaves and we take it out. GG's to the opponent. I say GG's, and I actually really apologise to any person I did play running this team. Here we pick up a dreadful lead against the Nidoqueen, so we again safe switch into our Victreebel. We are taking neutral damage from this poison, and they are also taking neutral from our Razor Leaf. Opponent is staying in, so we get to this Leaf Blade, which I imagine will draw a shield, which it does. We sneak for a razor leaf. So I'm going to be able to hopefully shield this up, and I'm looking to try and win back switch advantage. Unfortunately, we simultaneously KO and we are down a shield. However, we've got rid of a real big threat to our team, as our Grotle really isn't going to want to see it. We guess right, they have a big barrel in the back. And you can see these razor leaves have almost deleted it before they even get to a move. They throw a surf, which is resisted. And in the back, they've got cast form. So this Grotle's going on an absolute rampage. I throw a body slam, expecting to get a shield, which we do. This again is only going to be a weather ball. I expect us to survive, as Grotle is quite tanky, so as a shadow, which it does. And we almost KO. One rock throw should be enough to take this match. Oh, they've still got the barrel, a couple of rock throws, and that's GG's to that opponent. So you can see how the team works there. We got rid of the one threat, which was the Nidoqueen, and our second razor leaf swept the back line. That's essentially what you want to do if you are running this team. You look to safe switch into your first grass type, bring out the counter, and you expect the second grass type to sweep in the back. We pick up a dreadful lead in this next match against a Shadow Machamp. And in comes a Registeel, which you'd imagine would be quite bad, but you're going to see something here. So charge move coming through, we're going to shield up this flash cannon, and we're going to look to get off this acid spray. Acid spray has recently been buffed, so it now costs a bit less energy. We get there a bit quicker, and we actually lower this Registeel's defenses. These razor leaves are now starting to do more damage. You can see the Registeel's down to around 25% health, so I'm going to be able to shield this up. We are down 2 shields. We are going to win back switch, which means our Probapass is not going to have to see that Machamp. Our Vic is still quite healthy as well. Let's see what the opponent brings back in. The opponent brings in back in Machamp. They are going to have to go for Rock Slide, as a cross shot would be resisted. We fire off this acid spray and we get a shield. In the back is a Jellicent. I actually switch into Grotle, as I don't want them to debuff our Probapass a lot and then farm down with Machamp. So I bring in the Grotle to take care of this Jellicent, and I'm going to look to get the last shield off this Machamp with this body slam, as this would definitely KO. We get the last shield, a couple of counters takes us out. Now I've got a decision to make. The Machamp is getting quite low, so I'm going to wait on my switch and bring in the Probapass. Almost takes us out. The Machamp is now dry on energy, so we're going to be able to come in. A couple of razor leaves going to take the game. So GG's to that opponent. We come back from a really tough lead. We're 4-0 in the set. See if we can clutch out the 5-0. Heading into this last battle, we're going to see our Mr. Potato Head. Good old Toy Story. I think that's what the Pokemon's based on, as it does look like Potato Head. So we've got Probapass into Jellicent. This is kind of a neutral matchup, however, we do have to draw out the grass counter. And we draw out the Nidoqueen, which is fantastic for us. We are going to shield up this Poison Fang, because we do need to try and keep some health. We are going to look to try and acid spray and hope we can win back switch. Let's see if the opponent wants to shield. Opponent does shield, and now we're looking to Razor Leaf down. Opponent is really low, but I actually choose to let it go this time, because I know that they're that low, they're not going to be a threat. This Nidoqueen is almost done. I'm going to save my shield for the Grotle in the back. Opponent brings in an Obstagoon. We switch into our Grotle, and now this Jellicent is out of move, so we're going to be able to shield this up. Hopefully we shield up a Shadow Ball Ice Beam, which we do, as most Jellicents are running Bubble, Ice Beam and Shadow Ball. We're now going to get off this body slam on the Obstagoon, which does draw the last shield. Grotle is quite bulky, so we are going to survive this move, and we're going to look to get as much Razor Leaf damage off as possible. The Obstagoon doesn't commit to the farm down, so this is going to take out the Grotle. Now it's going to be a race. If we can get to a Magnet Bomb before the Obstagoon gets to a Cross Chop, which we managed to do, they're one counter short. Let's see if this Magnet Bomb is going to be enough to clutch out this last game. Magnet Bomb comes through and takes out the Obstagoon. So GG's to that opponent. You can see there, Team Toxic goes a perfect 5-0. These were the first 5 battles I did run with this team. I powered up the Probapass with the dust I got from GoFest. So you can see a few mistakes made in that battle, but the team is really easy to use, even if you do make a few mistakes. just the fast move pressure is enough to kind of get you across the line. So these are my first remix battles. I am going to now look to run a less toxic team, hopefully bring some more variety. Just wanted to show the power of shadows and obviously showcase a unique team, a team that you can all pick up and have success with without much skill. No offense to any players that do run this sort of team, but it's not really my style. I do normally go for the more spammy Pokemon. So at this stage, I'd just like to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you all very soon for some more shadow only content. Thanks for watching. Take care.